Hello, fight fans. Michael Fights with Friends. And right away this morning, we have to address this Monday morning, this issue with the ESPN pay-per-view. This was the first ESPN pay-per-view, and it was a catastrophic disaster. It was one of the biggest disasters, I believe, in the history of pay television in modern television. It's absolutely absurd. We had two of the greatest main and co-main event fights of all time, and there were so many people that weren't able to order the ESPN pay-per-view that already had ESPN Plus. Twitter's blowing up. If you go on Twitter and type in ESPN Plus pay-per-view right now, you're going to get so many pissed off people that tried to order for hours, people that had ESPN Plus that were unable to order the pay-per-view, people that said they paid for the pay-per-view. One person said they paid for it, tried on 4 different devices, and couldn't watch the pay-per-view that they paid $55 for, and they were an ESPN Plus member. What the frig? Dana White addressed this, just said, well, you know, ESPN, they're doing a good job. Things are only going to get better, yada, 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 walking the corporate line that he has been lately. And fans are just not going to put up with this garbage. I've had so many people say they will never order a pay-per-view again. I don't think they understand the catastrophic damage this has done to the UFC and ESPN name. And they are blowing it away with fight cards right now. That's the worst part of it, is we are in the golden age of MMA. You keep hearing me saying this because it's 100% true. It's 100% true. You cannot put a legitimate argument towards me and tell me this is not the golden age of MMA. This is the best time in the history of the world to be a fight fan. Absolutely. And they are just blowing it on this pay-per-view deal. Apparently, you have to type in like espn.payperview.plus and go to this special site. They didn't communicate that very well. Even Brendan Schaub couldn't order it. Brendan Schaub tweeted out on Twitter, said, I've been trying to order ESPN for over an hour. He says, I think I'm going to have to go to the dark side, insinuating, you know, one of these Reddit streams or something. He said, later on, I'll go and buy my one of those Israel Adesanya Reebok kits to calm my conscience, but he wasn't able to pay for it. People are like, take my money, and ESPN UFC is like, no, we're not going to do that. Or we're going to take your money, but you're not going to get to watch the fight. I had a friend call me that was trying to order it, you know, on DirecTV, and he says, why should I have to pay $5 a month when I only order a couple pay-per-views a year? $5 a month or $50 a year for the right to pay $55 for a pay-per-view. I had not really thought of it that way. That was a really good way to put that. That's the way a lot of people are thinking about it. That's not how I thought about it. I think about it is they give you a $5 discount. Basically, you get ESPN Plus for free now. You know, for the month for ordering the pay-per-view. That's the $5 discount. And I didn't have a problem with that, but for people that had issues ordering this, let me know what your issues were, what you think of this. Are you going to continue to try to order pay-per-views in the future? I don't know what's going on. I heard like DirecTV, I know DirecTV and cable and all those, they cut those guys out. The UFC did, but I guess they're trying to work out some kind of deal with ESPN where you can log on to DirecTV and you can watch, you can sign up for ESPN Plus on your DirecTV and cable, and then through that, order the pay-per-view. The whole thing is confusing as hell, just like we thought it would be. But let me know what your thoughts are down there, and let me know what your personal experiences are, because I'm curious to hear what your personal experiences are. Let me know down there in the comments. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. As always, I love you. I respect you, and I'll see your fine asses later.